feed some stray cats up by the old post office. They don't have any people. And folks, Ruth Miller feeds stray cats in Valatia by the old post office. The cats don't have any people. She goes there every day and feeds them. God bless her. And I've admired her that for years. And I sent her $20, and she wrote this note. What a picture of a cat. He's just full of it. And so she says, I was just on my way to buy cat food when your generous gift came. And she says the cats have, the strays are doing well. They are nice and chubby. No signs of sickness. They have an enclosed shed to get in and out of the snow and the rain, etc., for which I am very glad. Thank you, Ruth Miller, for your huge, generous heart toward the animals. Dogs, cats, possums, and whatever. You bring happiness, Ruth. Happiness to the animals and happiness to us who watch you do it. Mary Ramage sends love to .com. .com kitty cat. Mary Ramage, Mohegan Lake, Yorktown System Cablevision. And she sees Joe May on the television about adopt a dog or cat, or they're going to be killed. Diane Bennett sent these old pictures. To Diane Bennett, with love, Glendora and Franklin, on October the 24th, 2001. And they're just alike. For you, from me. Thank you, Diane Bennett. You've been such a good friend over the years. From Frances Wooden in Litchfield, New Hampshire. Frances and her mother Gladys She's the editor of the Folsom Family Bulletin. And she does such a good job. Look at all these Disney people. And she has the dog Lexi, who's so endearing. I showed you the pictures the video that Francis made of Lexi. We're doing in-mail, folks. First 5 are done. $84. Animal Care Clinic. Second payment on little Orphan Annie spaying. It was $184, which is an out-and-out ripoff. But bottom line, the two bottom lines are: little Orphan Annie is happy, and the people who adopted her are happy. Happy, Happy. I kind of think the people who adopted her should have paid this. But little Orphan Annie is happy, and the people who adopted her are happy. And it was a great rescue. So how much did it cost us to rescue little Orphan Annie? The amount was $453 by September 1st, and then this bill came in the mail. So that's $457, $537 to rescue and find little Orphan Annie a home. But it was this vet that found her such a good home. I wish all pigs were this happy. Don't you dare eat pork. I contemplate the happiness of all living creatures. All pigs. See how they love each other. See how nice it is, how clean they are. $20 to the people for the ethical treatment of animals. My job is happiness. Mail this happiness. The man wanted to join Paranoids Anonymous, but they wouldn't tell him where they held their meetings. .com. Mary Ramage wants to see your little face. Here's $4 to the Friends of Animals. Here's their address if you want to send it to them. They help people bear the cost of the overcharge to spay and neuter. Now, I've got to get the address. Woodbury. Oh, here it is. I got you right here. One Media Crossways. So your kitties are hungry in the middle of the afternoon.
Minutes. Hi, Ms. Glendora. This is Margaret Folsom. I'm Harvey and Bob Folsom's daughter. I received your message. I'm sorry I'm calling you close to 8 o'clock. I just got your message. I just really appreciate your message. It was so sweet of you to call and say that. Immediate family. Personal cell, when he called, was the which please feel free to call at any time. 478-919-5757. And again, this is Margaret Folsom, and I just was returning your message, and I appreciate so much what you said. That meant a lot to me, and I look forward to seeing you at the reading and following reading.
She's doing
a
good job at Charleston.
And, I'll pass your message along to my parents. I'm sure they'll be happy to know that.
That's nice. We have a new friend.
So, have you have a great night, and I'll hope to talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Isn't that nice? She's Herbie's daughter.
Press
Herbie and
4
Bob
for the
Folsom's
previous
daughter.
message. Press 3 for advanced options. Message deleted. No more messages. Press 4 for the previous message.
I'm too late to show you the only heavenly body I see this morning, December 9th. It would be Venus.
They were holding to a remnant of extreme asceticism. And though he permitted a choice to those who preferred the old way, he made standard the plain but durable and clean yellow robe. When he was opposing the demands of Devadatta for a return to the practices of mortification, we don't want that. That's no
There it
good.
is.
It doesn't do anybody any good. And why should you damage this beautiful body that God gives you?
No, that is not the moon. It's Venus.
He declared for a healthful attention to the body in these words, quote, "The true ascetic does not gratify his body, but he cares well for the body, that he may advance in the spiritual life. Cared for, it is the better vessel for truth," unquote.
There's the sun rising. The last 2 weeks, folks, of short days. In 2 weeks, the days begin to
When it
get
was
longer.
seen that the Blessed One was aging, although it was remarked that he was even more beautiful of body than present, endowed with a more commanding calm, endowed with a more commanding calm, endowed with a more commanding calm. He was calm because he was one with God. We're going to do that too, aren't we? We're going to be one with God someday soon, aren't we?
Very soon.
In the later years, and that's the end of page 67. And it's 4:20 p.m.
Skunks are not eating their cereal. Do you think, folks, they have begun hibernation? This is the new light, but the incandescence, or what you want to call it, is puny.
How much did you make? Serving of 4. Really should be a serving of 5.
This is the new toilet seat.
4 skunks and myself. And the kitty cat, they like the cereal.
And what I would like
Want some cereal?
is to make the top the old toilet seat, because it's so pretty.
Over and over again, it has come to light that the counting of 15 blessings every hour is a great,
And so the light is so puny, I got out a TV light.
and it used to be a struggle to get them in. But since the beginning of reading this book, and talking it over with you, and having all those good meditations with you, we are.
I think I found it. I think I found the Oneness with God on December 8th, yesterday. I'll tell you about it someday.
9,000. Count blessings, count two times, okay? 9,000.
Now to the sanctuary.
And
It's the second time. I did that 4:30 sanctuary, except the alarm wasn't turned on, and so I had to do it from 5:13 to 5:43.
Ever said anything about counting blessings and counting fearsome? And yet this is the thing that gets you started. This is the basic, the fundamental. And that was left until this century, so far as we know.
Folks, you want to go with us when we explore these roads? These are little back roads. Here's Great Big Route 9, which is the Albany, New York Post Road, the Albany, Manhattan Post Road. And here's the county roads and the state roads. River Road, the Hudson River. Gibbons Hollow, like between my ears. What's that one? Devin and I have an appointment Saturday, December 11th, to go over these roads. Let's see. And then here's the county line. See, this is all Dutch, Skodak, all that. So here's the county line. Rensselaer. in Columbia. Then we'll go up here, and we'll do all of the roads there down here, and back into Columbia. Valencia, that's another Dutch word. Maple Lane South, Fordham Road, that's where George and Linda live, right about there. And then here's where Devin lives, on Old Post Road. And I'll ask Devin this afternoon to deliver the hot off the press copies of the Glendora die instructions, revision of 2010. Sunset and Albany Road. This was the old Albany Road before this Route 9. Stayed closer to the river. It was Route 21. There it goes off to Albany. Isn't it going to be fun? Don't you love it? I don't think any of these are dirt roads. Over here, to the east, there are dirt roads, and we've explored many of them. We haven't done them all, though. So someday we'll do this section right here. Isn't that fun? We have it, folks. We have it. We have the mystic realization. We have the union with God. We have it. Someday I'll tell you about it. It was pretty stupid, wasn't it? When I was binding the die instructions, I jammed the thumb between the staple handle and the book. It sort of hurt. That's an awful thing to do to a thumb that's so important. I am Glendora, best of Folsom. The Folsoms came from England in 1638. That would be 18 years after the Pilgrims came to Plymouth, Massachusetts. And we have the Folsom Family Association of America. And this is the bulletin that Frances Wooden puts out, and she does such a good job. And here on page 4 is Glendora's Corner. And it says that Glendora was on the Bob Hope Show and on David Letterman, and she has her own TV show on public access TV stations around the country and on the YouTube. The latest stats on that is 1,550 half-hour programs on the YouTube, 90 television stations in the Glendora Public Access Television Network, and by the end of the month, the end of the year, a week or two, we will be on our 6,000th half-hour public access show. That took only 38 years. And then please find below some of her jokes. That was Frances's idea. You've heard all of these jokes. What happened the first time it snowed in Atlanta? The natives thought it was an explosion of grits. The couple who said the only thing they had in common is that they got married on the same day. And Benny said, my wife and I had words, but I didn't get a chance to use mine. How do people in Manhattan make a long story short? They interrupt you. Why did the inventor put popcorn in the pancake batter so the pancakes would flip over by themselves? The boss believes in reincarnation. He said, did you ever notice at 5 p.m. everybody comes back to life? The Italian man was asked, why do you drink wine instead of water? And the Italian man said, I have an iron constitution, and water would rust it. Compatibility. .com and Amadeus, the two long hairs. Compatibility. Ante-meridian, December 10th, my brother's birthday, and I remember my mother's. I remember thanks to my mother. Guess who? James Dickson in Manhattan. Thank you, James. Glendora. Best wishes for a special Christmas and a new year filled with happiness. That's the idea, James. Thank you. Here's another picture of it as a postage stamp. He's an actor. And he's done all right. This card comes from PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, thanking for the donations over the year. Folks, this is Social Security. Franklin's check hasn't come yet. It usually comes on the 3rd, gets here on the 6th, but this is the 10th, so I called and reported it. Oh, let me play this for you.
Home address, right? Yes, I did. Oh, thank you, Doris. Well, she's a very bad. Oh, thanks. I'll tell you today's joke. Okay. Yeah, computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, do you want an apple too? All right. Thank you for making me laugh. You have a good day. Oh, it's wonderful to hear you laugh. Thank you so much. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See, folks, that's happiness. Don't need anything more than that. We're all set. Don't you love to hear them laugh? When was that? That's on the morning of December 10th, 2010. 10 o'clock. 10. Let's go indoors. go indoors. Boy, it's better in here. Big thermometer, are you broken? I think you are. I think you're broken.